see that right there? If you see birds like this, there's yellowtail underneath it. And I'm going to show you now with the spear gun. So welcome back to another episode. We'll call it an episode. So we had the problems, remember, with the batteries and with the alternator. Biggest problem here is this engine here's alternator was not charging the batteries, and we replaced that. We fixed that up. We also put in 2 new batteries over here, and what we did is we put some stainless steel bars here, we put some extra clips here, and a new chain and new settings. Now this will help us for a much smoother feel when you're back on anchorage. But I'm at the moment here at Rabitech, and for all the local guys in the Western Cape, I would say this is Rabitech. You can find them. They've got their website, they've got their contact details here, and this is a lovely place where I buy all my spearfishing equipment for years already. Just gonna do a quick tour from his shop. They are quickly putting up a bob on my spear. I replaced the spear and the bob, and just gonna have a quick walkthrough through his place. This is the owner, Louis from Rabitech, and it's welcome. Thank you, and it's always a pleasure to do business with Louis. Always professional, always kind, and always ready to help. So when you are a beginner diver and you don't have your equipment, you don't know where to start, what to do, this is the right place where to come. They have from the beginning to the end, all the littles, all the bigs, all the big guns, all the small guns. You have all your masks, and there's a purpose with everything they have here. It's not that there's just option, but every mask or every gun has its purpose in itself. Here is the stealth guns they brought out from Rabitech, and you'll see it's the roller gun. This you call the muzzle, and you've got the open muzzle, you've got the closed muzzle. This is also a roller gun. It's extremely powerful when shooting for tuna or deep water, but if you want to do a shore dive and there's a fish in the rocks, maybe a red Robben, you have this band here, and this is, you can load the gun just with this band. And this is when you shoot maybe red Robben that is just hiding in that rock. And then when you do deep water, you have the roller gun for your yellowtail. And then when you do tuna, you have the roller gun with your extra band you have on top, which is, it's a very well designed gun. Then you've got your Stealth Pro in a beautiful green, and you've got everything here, everything you need from A to Z. So this is the place where I go. Louis is really professional. He has many specials he runs out, and you get really value for money here. His return policy is outstanding, and his services is fantastic. Look at all these ranges of wetsuits with all the different colors and just everything you need. And if you don't know anything about spearfishing, that's also okay. Louis is years and years in the industry, and he will take you through everything. Like literally, he will tell you, if you're a beginner, start with this and this. This is better to feel yourself in the water. When you're more comfortable, you grow. Okay, so this is enough for the shop now. It is always a pleasure to come here. And what I did here with my gun, I just brought my gun, did a new spear, and they fitted the bob on it. And that's it. Thank you, Louis. We appreciate it. All the best, and we wish you the best for the business. Always welcome. Thank you. Here we are back on the water. To be honest, I was expecting a bit smaller swell. Just because the report was showing a bit smaller swell. There is Table Mountain. My wife is skippering while I'm getting the charge plotter going and our location. And Table Mountain is now fully clouded. Whoa! My wife is flying here with the boat. Just here they're saying hello. It's more like just relaxing. So we are on our way to our destination. I just want to show you a quick the chart plotter. So this is just your tablet with your tablet cover so it doesn't get wet. I'm going to show you a little bit. I don't know how good it will come out on the video, because of the glare of the plastic and the lighting. But let me just give you a roughly idea. So here is where we launched the harbor, and yeah, we are busy driving, so it's shaking nicely. And here's our location now. If you press on the boat, this is our location, and then this is the island where we are going to, Robben Island. And with this we can, if we find any good location on the chart plotter.
Now we're going.
Yeah, now we are flying with the boat. While I'm giving some plot plotters ideas and explanation, my beloved wife is flying. She's loving it to drive, just loving it. Don't have my wetsuit on straight away. I first was just, like you can see my knee is, it's not to dive deeper, but it is, I've hurt my ligaments and had an operation on my knee, and my ligaments, it's uncomfortable. So we're first going to see and put some lines in the water and see how the fish bites. If we can see some yellowtail or something really nice in the water, then we're definitely jumping into the water and having a dive. So yeah, this is a cheap option, is the chart plotter from your tablet, and you can mount it on your boat, and it's really convenient. And also it's like has a GPS, your tablet has a standard GPS built into it, and you use that to, with the GPS, you don't need any data or any signal, you just use the GPS with the satellite. So that's nothing to do with the data towers of it at all. So that's it, and let's get to our destination. Woo! Okay, we see birdies in the sky, meaning there's a possibility there's some yellowtail, so we're really excited. What you wanted to see today?
A whale, and I got to see just now, but I'm not sure if it will come out again because it might be scared of the boat. But maybe you guys are lucky and we'll get to see one.
So we're preparing to get the drone up into the air.
The drone is coming back.
Time to land the drone. This is always the fun part, because it's always tricky on the water and it's such a small drone. And the water and the motion and everything.
Okay, so we are trying to spot the whale now, and we were driving closer to it, but it seems that it's been running away close to the island. That's sad.
So we haven't gotten any luck.
So just to give you a quick overview of the day so far, it's been really a calm day. It looks cloudy, but it's not cold. It's very, very pleasant weather, and the water is also relatively calm, not big swell. Only when we were driving it I tried to give some speed, and then obviously it felt a bit shaky, but yeah, we've been enjoying the day so far. Very peaceful.
Always feels good to land it successfully. Last time when we were flying it, it lost signal and it was just flying away from us, And you remember that the one motor on the previous episode, only one motor started because of the alternator. So we were driving with one motor with the alternator, and this drone is flying, and I see on the phone the battery life of the drone is dying, and there I see the drone is like wanting to descend, and we finally got some signal and captured the drone, and with one hand, and as it was going, just capture it. And I was like, oh, you know, it's so stressful to fly a small drone like this with the signal so bad. It's not, when I say so bad, it's not like a big radio drone, you know, it's just a Wi-Fi signal. It's good enough, but yeah, it made stressful moments.
So something else that makes the day really beautiful is that it seems like we are the only small boat out there. There's really no other boats around except the really big ships. So that's also feels really good to enjoy it nice and isolated. Let's get the fishing rods out and start fishing.
So I see some yellowtail that wants to bite this pinky. Oh yeah, this pink lure is a charmer. He's a charmer.
For all our new subscribers, I just want to present who we are. So I am Larissa, and this is my husband Christian, and we are married for 2 years.
Two wonderful years, just wonderful years.
And we love to adventure.
Well, zero sarcasm, if it did sound a little, but zero sarcasm, 2 really wonderful, blessed years.
Yes, and we are living in Cape Town, South Africa, and we love the ocean, and we have our own boat, as you can see, and we try to go regularly, even though this last month we've been quite busy with different things, and the weather has not been that great. But today we've just decided we're gonna go out and just be in the nature. Here we go! Wow! I must hold tight. Beautiful, beautiful Robben Island. It's a nature reserve, a South African nature reserve. And it seems like there is some yellowtail in the water waiting for us. That's so exciting.
I want to spear them.
Okay, so see this excitement. He's gonna get dressed in his...
It's right there, and as I was throwing my spinner, the line broke, and as the line broke, the spinner went now to rig up a line.
On the fishing rod.
On the fishing rod to rig up the line. It's better just to get dressed than to shoot them. But I'm so excited. I can't look at that. That's yellowtail right there. I'm so excited. Whew. Okay, let's get dressed. Get the diving stuff on. And let's shoot some yellowtail. Yes, 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 yes.
So those birds that you see there together in a group indicate that there's yellowtail, because they hunt the same bait that the yellowtail hunts. Yeah, so let's see.
I'm so thankful to be here, and the yellowtail is just under those birds, and I'm so upset that the line broke from the spinner, but it's maybe a sign I must shoot them so we can see how they look underwater. I'm so excited. I'm almost ready, dressed, ready to go, and then my wife will just drop me into the school, and then it's just bam bam. Okay, let's
get them for our next fish grill.
Yeah. You see that right there? If you see birds like this, there's yellowtail underneath it. And I'm going to show you now with the spear gun.